As any parent or educator can tell you, encouraging children to use their inside voice can be a sanity saver. But how many times have you heard a dog being told to use his inside voice? This dog owner asks her dog Samson to use his inside voice while playing with his canine brother. What's even more surprising is that Samson listens to her. In this video, you can see Samson, even though he's excited, try his hardest to use his inside voice. He even resorts to air barking in an attempt to please his owner. Just like many younger siblings, Rambo seems to enjoy encouraging Samson to get all riled up and excited. Maybe Rambo's secretly hoping to receive some of the treats being promised to Samson if he will use his inside voice. With proper training, including lots of treats, a Newfie can be taught to whisper or use its inside voice. Since Newfies are such giant dogs, training them to use their inside voices instead of their giant voices is important. When a Newfoundland uses his normal voice, it can be heard all the way down the street. As we can see in this adorable video, Samson and his owner have mastered the inside voice. Did you know that Meriwether Lewis brought his Newfie semen along with a Lewis and Clark expedition? Or that Newfie was credited with saving Lewis and Clark from a large water buffalo? Seaman, the infamous Newfie, was the only animal to survive the Lewis and Clark expedition. The thought of these gentle giants in the White House may seem unbelievable, but 4 lucky Newfoundlands have had the privilege of calling the White House home. The first president to bring a Newfie into the White House was James Buchanan in 1857. James Buchanan may not have had a wife, but he did have a special first dog named Laura. The second president to bring a dog to the White House was Ulysses S. Grant. Although the Newfie Faithful was technically his son Jesse's dog, he nonetheless made his way to living in the White House in 1869. The third president to have a Newfie accompany him on his trip to the White House in 1877 was Rutherford B. Hayes. His Newfie, one of his 20 pets he brought with him to the White House, was named Hector. And the final president to bring a Newfie to the White House was James A. Garfield in 1881. Mr. Garfield's Newie, Vito, how presidential sounding, was even credited with alerting the first family to a barn fire and thus ensuring their safety. Inside voices for Newfies had to have just been as important for presidential dogs as it is for this lady and her dog Samson.